Welcome to Master Mathematics in Minutes. Today's topic is the laws of indices. We'll also cover a couple of examples on how we can apply the laws of indices. And we'll conclude the topic with a summary. And finally, be kind and subscribe for more videos. So what are the laws of indices? The laws of indices state the following. We have a to the power of m times a to the power of n, and that is equals to a to the power of m plus n. And that's law 1. And the second law states that a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n, that is equals to a to the power of m minus n. And that's the second law. And the third law is where we have a to the power of m, brackets, to the power of n. And the law states that we should multiply the power, and so we have a to the power of m times n as the third law. And the fourth law states that a to the power of 1 over n can be written as the nth root of a, and that's law 4. And the next law is a to the power of m divided by n. That can be written as the nth root of a to the power of m. And that's law number 5. So, the next law states that a to the power of 0 is always equals to 1. That's law number 6. And we have a to the power of minus n, according to law number 7, that can be rewritten as 1 divided by a to the power of n. That's the final law. So we'll have a look at a couple of examples. So in the first example, we're asked to simplify a to the power of 2 times a to the power of 3. So we'll apply the first law, and a to the power of 2 times a to the power of 3, according to first law, we should sum the power. And so we have a to the power of 2 plus 3, and that gives us a to the power of 5. And in the second example, we're asked to simplify a to the power of 10 divided by a to the power of 3. So we'll use the second law. So a to the power of 10 divided by a to the power of 3, according to the second law, is where we subtract the power. And so we have a to the power of 10 minus 3, and that gives us a to the power of 7. So in the third example, we're asked to simplify a to the power of 9, brackets, to the power of 11. And so we'll apply the third law. So a to the power of 9, brackets to the power of 11, is where we multiply the power. And so we have a to the power of 9 times 11. And that simplifies to a to the power of 99. So the fourth example is where we're asked to simplify the third root of a times the third root of a. And we'll apply the fourth law. So the third root of a, according to fourth law, can be rewritten as a to the power of 1 over 3. And we'll multiply the same term. And that simplifies to a to the power of 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, according to first law. And that simplifies to a to the power of 2 over 3. So the fifth example is where we're asked to simplify the fifth root of a to the power of 4 divided by the fifth root of a to the power of 2. So we'll apply law number 5. So the fifth root of a to the power of 4 can be rewritten as a to the power of 4 divided by 5. And the second term, the fifth of a to the power of 2, can be rewritten as a to the power of 2 divided by 5. And according to the second law, we should take the difference between the power. And that gives us a to the power of 4 over 5 minus 2 over 5. And that simplifies to a to the power of 2 divided by 5. And in the sixth example is where we're asked to simplify a to the power of 125 divided by a to the power of 125. And so we'll apply the sixth law. So a to the power of 125 divided by a to the power of 125. According to the second law, we should take the difference. So if a to the power of 125 minus 125. And that gives us a to the power of 0. And applying the sixth law, that equals to 1. Alternatively, we could rewrite a to the power of 125 divided by a to the power of 125 as a to the 125 divided by itself. And that gives us 1. So in the seventh example is where we're asked to simplify the following, where we have 1 divided by a to the power of 2 times a to the power of 6. And so we'll apply law number 7. So 1 divided by a to the power of 2, according to law 7, can be rewritten as a to the power of negative 2. And we'll copy a to the power of 6. And according to the first law, we should sum the power. So 6 minus 2 gives us 4. And that simplifies to a to the power of 4. So to summarize, if we're multiplying two indices, the first law states that we should sum the power. And the second law states that if we're dividing two indices, we should subtract the power. And the third law states that if we have a to the power of m, brackets to the power of n, is where we should multiply the power to get a to the power of m times n. And the fourth law states that we're able to write the nth root of a as a to the power of 1 over n. And the fifth law states that we can rewrite the nth root of a to the power of m as a to the power of m divided by n. And the sixth law states that a to the power of 0 is equals to 1. And the seventh law states that a to the power of minus n can be rewritten as 1 divided by a to the power of n. Thank you very much for watching. This is Master Mathematics in Minutes.